There are moments in music when America seems to pause, look up, and ask, what did we just witness? And this week, the name shaking every chart once again is Taylor Swift. Yes, the woman redefining the very standards of this industry has just done something even many legends have never achieved. The Fate of Ophelia has officially claimed the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 for the 8th consecutive week, tying the longest reign of her career, anti-hero. So what exactly is happening? And why is this achievement making the entire music industry sit down and reevaluate Taylor Swift's influence in 2025? Because in an era where a song can go viral overnight and disappear just days later, a track holding the #1 position for 8 straight weeks feels like a bold declaration. There is still space in music for depth, for artistry, and for stories told from the heart. Not only that, but the Fate of Ophelia has held the crown since its debut week in mid-October, a run so stable and unshakable that it almost feels unreal. And in that same landscape, the American music scene is buzzing with energy as 4 timeless Christmas classics, from Mariah Carey to Wham, surge back into the top 10. The festive season has begun, and this volatile chart environment makes Taylor's achievement even more remarkable. But today's story isn't just about numbers. It's about a bigger picture, about influence, about why a single song can ignite such a cultural tremor, and about the way Taylor Swift manages to touch the emotions of millions of Americans exactly at the moment they need something to hold on to. When people look at the journey of the Fate of Ophelia, they might think it's just another Taylor Swift success, another victory from an artist who's too famous, too powerful, too supported. But if you pause and look closer, you'll see a very different story. The story of a song that didn't just rise to #1, but held it tightly for 8 weeks, against competition, against timing, and against the constant shifts of the modern music landscape. To understand why, we need to return to the foundation of the Billboard Hot 100, a chart built from the industry's most essential data: streaming, radio, and sales. Going viral isn't enough. For a song to reach #1, it has to dominate every platform, from family radios in morning kitchens to the headphones of young runners in the park, to digital purchases from listeners who truly want to own the music. And for 8 consecutive weeks, the Fate of Ophelia achieved something very few hits can maintain: the unanimous approval of the entire nation. Look at each metric. In streaming, the song consistently stays near the top, a sign listeners aren't just sampling it, but returning to it. On radio, Ophelia slips into primetime slots, appearing across pop playlists, adult contemporary rotations, even soft music stations. That steady exposure creates a familiar effect. Those melodies you think you heard by accident are quietly becoming part of America's late autumn atmosphere. And perhaps most important of all, the timing. Mid-October, a transitional moment when the country shifts from the rush of fall into the cool anticipation of the holidays. A time when emotions sit closer to the surface, when people reflect more easily. And Ophelia arrives like a whisper, a song about loss, self-searching, and healing, a message more powerful than any beat drop could ever deliver. Americans aren't just listening, they're seeing themselves in the lyrics. Meanwhile, the charts glow with Christmas nostalgia. All I Want for Christmas Is You leaps from #8 to #5. Wham, Brenda Lee, Bobby Helms, all climbing back into the top 10. This seasonal surge usually threatens any song holding the top spot. Yet, the Fate of Ophelia remains untouched. That alone has made experts stop and reconsider. This isn't just a hit, it's an emotional phenomenon. We also see the rise of Mutt, the breakout hit pushing Leon Thomas to #1 on radio songs, proof that America's musical tastes are more diverse than ever. New voices emerging, old icons returning, seasonal boosts colliding, and through it all, Taylor Swift stands like a lighthouse, catching trends, surpassing trends. Every week, Luminate, Billboard's independent data provider, audits all submitted numbers and removes anything suspicious before calculations are finalized. Meaning, every single week Taylor holds #1 is verified, authenticated, and undeniably earned. No inflations, no artificial hype. Only one thing, a song that truly reaches people. So the real question becomes, how does Taylor Swift, more than any other artist, stand in the middle of this fierce competition and still maintain such a deep emotional connection with listeners? Is it craft, branding, marketing strategy, or is it simply because she knows how to tell a story that makes Americans feel like they're hearing their own? Looking back on the 8-week reign of the Fate of Ophelia, what we see isn't just numbers or newly broken records. What we truly see is the enduring connection between an artist and millions of people searching for resonance in a world that moves too fast. Taylor Swift has a way of writing melodies that make us pause, breathe, and realize we're not alone in what we feel. And perhaps that's why Ophelia now stands alongside Antihero as one of the defining peaks of her career. One song about self-reflection, one about rediscovery. Different stories, same truth. They make listeners feel seen, heard, understood. As Christmas hits surge and pop culture shifts toward the year's end, the fact that a new song still holds #1 is a gentle reminder that music, when written with sincerity, always finds its way to the American heart. So, as we close today's story, maybe the most important part isn't the record Taylor broke, but the emotion the song leaves behind. What did you feel listening to The Fate of Ophelia? Who or what did it remind you of? If this story resonated with you, don't forget to hit subscribe so you won't miss the next deep dive news feature. And leave a comment with the keyword Ophelia so I know you're still here sharing this moment.